the louder one, I'm gonna speak up. So thank you everyone for coming. It's crazy to see all of you here right now. But yeah, just enjoy your food, have some drinks. Thanks for making the trip. And let's have some fun.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex, or Finn to many of the people here. I'm glad everyone here was able to make the trip to help celebrate Ben and Brad's wedding. I want to give a special shout out to the Lucido and Eimer families for helping put such a great weekend together. And a big thanks to Ben for letting me be part of the festivities. It means a lot to me. So where to start when describing Ben? Or the many other nicknames given throughout the years, including Overflow, Bean, and of course, Chocolate. I first met Ben in high school, where we became good friends, but we became better friends and grew closer when we attended Mizzou together and lived together each year there. We continued the fun after college and lived together in apartments around the Central West End. With all of those years as a roommate, I have picked up on a few things. I don't think there is a louder person in the world, especially in the morning. I don't know how many times I've awoken to the random sounds of Ben, his loud music blaring at all hours, and of course, his singing in the shower. But now that we don't live together anymore, I kind of actually miss the singing. Sometimes. Ben really likes to stay busy and is always down for an adventure. He has the ability to find the fun in anything. Over the years, we've had too many good times to count. All the shows and concerts, the national park and hiking trips, game days at the zoo, late nights running around Soulard and the Grove. I cherish all those memories, and I look forward to all the new ones in the future. You've always been dependable and will show up for all of life's events, good and bad, for the people you care about. One of the many things I admire about you is your ability to connect with other people and bring joy to their lives. You have a magnetic presence and an undeniable charm about you. Everyone around you is drawn to you, including all of us here. Brad. It has been amazing to get to know you over the years. It's been an absolute privilege to witness what a wonderful person and father you are to Isabel, Jackson, and Max. I've taken a handful of trips with Ben and Brad over the years. Most recently, we went to Puerto Rico. We had just picked up our rental car and were eager to arrive at our Airbnb, which happened to be on top of the mountain on the island. However, not surprisingly, with Ben driving, we took a wrong turn, and before we knew it, we were on a steep, one-way road deep in the rainforest. We tried turning around, but then got stuck in the mud and began sliding down the embankment into the trees. At this moment in time, you could say the group was starting to freak out a little bit. Okay, we were all freaking out a lot. Resulting in the group bailing from the car to watch the events unfold. But not Brad. With the car sliding down the mountain, he jumped in the driver's seat, calmly assessed the situation, and maneuvered the car out of trouble and saved the day. This epitomizes Brad to me. Calm, cool, collected, and reliable most when needed for family and friends. For those wondering, we did get to the top of that mountain, And that is where Ben and Brad proposed to each other. So it was all worth it in the end. Ben, Brad, I love you. And I wish nothing but love and happiness to you both. Please raise a glass and toast to the happy couple. Cheers.
Gonna be hard to follow that up. Well, good evening again. For those of you I've yet to meet, my name is Antonio, and I've had the pleasure of knowing the Eimer family for over 30 years. For those of thank you. Tonight we have the honor to celebrate Brad and Ben and their union. Let me tell you, I've been looking forward to this almost as much as they have. Almost only because I knew there'd be dessert. So enjoy it. It's good. First and foremost, though, I would like to thank everyone for being here to share in the joyous occasion. Your presence is a testament to the love and support that surrounds Brad and Ben. Plus, let's be honest, who wouldn't want to be in Cancun in March? I mean, that's good stuff. Good choice. Tomorrow we'll gather to witness and celebrate the union of the two gentlemen who have found in each other a partner, a confidant, and a true love. Brad and Ben, your journey together has been nothing short of amazing. Your love has grown stronger with each passing day, and tomorrow we celebrate the beautiful bond you share. I've had the pleasure of knowing the Eimer family, like I said, for 30 plus years. From executive council meetings to sleepovers at Bill and Peggy's house, to Vegas getaways, or to my dad forcing food upon Brad. Your love story is a shining example of what it means to love unconditionally, to support one another through thick and thin, and to cherish every moment together. Let's not forget, you've also shown us all how to throw one heck of a party. Thank you. Thank you. See? Brian, good luck. As you embark on your journey together, I want to offer you a few words of advice. Always communicate openly and honestly with each other. Never stop being together, never stop laughing together with each other, whether it's with each other or at each other. Even in the face of adversity. Most importantly, continue to love each other fiercely and without any reservation. Remember, if all else fails, just blame Max. Yeah. I told you. Brad and Ben, you've already built a wonderful life together. I have no doubt that your future will be filled with even more love, joy, and adventure. May your marriage be a source of strength and happiness, and may you continue to grow in love and understanding. To everyone here tonight, let's raise our glass and toast the soon-to-be newlyweds to Brad and Ben. Cheers.
Buenas noches. So my name is Brian. I am also a fan of both of the grooms, but I have known Brad for quite a few more years. So just like Antonio, I grew up as a teen with Brad in what was called at the time, it's probably still called the same, CYO. It was Catholic Youth Organization. If you didn't know, Brad was very big into the Catholic Youth Organization as a teen. And that's where we met. So for all those looking for the story that you didn't know, I don't have them. It was the Catholic Youth Organization. What I can tell you, as a teen, as a friend of Brad since I was 13 or 14, there's a couple things that came across. One is Brad was always seeking connection with other people. Brad was maybe, before I even knew what the word meant, he was maybe the most empathic person I knew. And Brad always sought to be the life of the party. So we traveled in this group like the southernmost 28 counties in southern Illinois. We're far away from Illinois now, but it is a lot of miles. We did that for years, maybe 3-4 years. We traveled the southern 28 counties of Illinois. And you would think some of my stories are about church or prayer or religion, but no, they are about dance parties. And Brad, if you did not know this, Brad was and could still be the best dancer in the room. This is the problem. Brad was such a good dancer. He was regularly better at the electric slide than Antonio. And it was a problem. This was our childhood. It was a regular problem. And so it was so much of a problem that Antonio still holds the grudge today. And so you got to meet Antonio just now, but I don't think you know that for the last few months, since the announcement has happened for this ceremony, that Antonio has been practicing the electric slide in secret. Olivia, did you know in secret? She's there. She's been helping. He's got help. And for all that want to know, there is an apparent electric slide dance-off tomorrow night at the Discotheque. Brad and Antonio will define the final champion. So I just set both of them up for a good dance-off. My night is good. A few years later in our journey, Brad is through college. He's in St. Louis. I'm in Chicago. Brad's in his early career. And now Brad enters a new journey. Brad enters the journey of dad and father. And he takes on this new mission. And this mission is about passion and purpose and love. And so for you guys here at the table, like, it is remarkable to hear your dad talk about you. From the time you guys were born till the time I had breakfast this morning, he talks with passion and purpose about you. A few years later, I get to enter this new part of a journey for Brad. So in June of 2017, everybody put yourself in the space of June 2017. Can you do it? June 2017, you're almost there. No, that was July. You got to go back to June. June 2017, Brad's entered a new journey. And I get the honor of hosting Brad in Chicago for what, Brad? Do you know what it was? It was Brad's first Chicago Pride event. Yeah. First night, because we were there for more than one night. First night, we have drinks. We have dinner in Boys Town in Chicago. How many, by show of hands, have been there? Wow. Hello, folks, right? Okay, we're at dinner. We proceed past dinner, and now, similar to the discotheque here, we are also at a discotheque in Boys Town. Maybe a little different. The discotheque in Boys Town, we are having a great time. And I will fast forward to the end of the evening. This is where I remember Brad and I both approached by a stunning 60-year-old man who wants to make out with both of us on the dance floor. It was a memory I'll cherish, Brad. Yes. And he kissed everybody in the party. He did. The next day, we go to the parade. We go to this great little place called Angelina, which was on Broadway. It's a little Italian place. And Brad and I have a great dinner. We get out barely without getting sick in the restaurant because we've been at the parade all day. And get back to the house and have a great Pride event. And so, Brad, I'm happy to be part of that journey in Chicago in June of 17. And shortly following that, I mean, in the midst of that, quite honestly, like Brad's in this new journey. And where does it lead? It's not necessarily like something I have heard from more than, I say, 10 people. But the 10 people all have said it led to a younger hottie. So, Ben, this journey leads to you. This journey leads to this man that gets to experience the growth and authenticity of one of my best friends. And so thank you for 7 years taking him by the hand and guiding him in your own way to love and peace and joy. So where does that leave us today? Leaves us in Mexico. It leaves us with a dance-off tomorrow night. It leaves us in a place where Ben also gets to create what I think is the best catch in the world. So Ben, tomorrow you get to join with my friend who I think, as a teen, was showing connectedness and empathy to all of those around us. As a dad, was showing love and passion and purpose. And as a partner, was showing growth and love and peace. And so, together, you two, I wish you all of the best. I wish you years of happiness. I wish you peace beyond your years. And cheers to both of you.
So just to be clear, we're Brad's kids, so make sure to give us special treatment too. But when you're getting married with baggage like us, you can't just make a couple, you're making a family. So we wanted to invite you all, while you have your separate rooms and we don't have to deal with morning showers, to be part of our family here today. So I'm going to hand it off to my sister.
Hello, everyone. Like Jackson said, we're Brad's kids. I'm Isabel, the oldest, a.k.a. his favorite creation, obviously. So when I was asked to write a speech for today, I figured it'd be easy. Google what to put in your dad's wedding speech, fudge something together. Here we are. Turns out not a lot of kids go to their parents' weddings, so had to get creative. So bear with me here. All right, so I'm sure you all have heard my dad say, I'm not like most dads, I'm a cool dad. Most of the time, we give him a little bit of grief, make fun of him, whatever, but I have to admit, I do have a pretty cool dad. I think we can all agree. My earliest memories of my dad consist of him spending time to braid my hair, paint my nails, and of course, swim team. For those of you who may not know, Dad was a swimmer throughout his childhood and was pretty competitive. So naturally, like any father would, he signed his daughter up for swim team, hoping that maybe she'd be some swimming prodigy or maybe at least be decent. Unfortunately for him, that was not the case. As a kid, I felt a little discouraged. Clearly, this is something that my dad loved, and he wanted me to be good at it, but I knew that my dad always told us to go for our dreams, no matter what they are, and no matter how big they are or far off they seem. So after a swim meet one day, when I was probably like 5 or 6, I was sitting in the back of my dad's car, and I looked at my dad, and I made a big declaration. I said, Dad, it's fine that I'm not good at swimming, because swimming's not my talent. Singing is. Now, unfortunately, I am tone deaf. Singing is not my talent. However, Dad didn't care. Dad immediately helped me sign up for the talent show at school. He burned Firework by Katy Perry, the instrumental version, on a CD for me. He sat through weeks and weeks of practice and through the entire show and did not complain once. Now I lost my place. He didn't care. He never complained once about his tone-deaf 5-year-old. He was just ecstatic to watch me do something I was passionate about, even if I was pretty bad. And that story perfectly sums up the type of father that my dad is. He's the person that you can count on for everything and trust completely. I can promise you 10 times out of 10, even now, if I have any kind of question or problem, he's going to be my first call. I'm going to try not to cry. Dad has always told me that I have an ugly crying face, so I got to kind of keep it together here. Yes, you have, all the time. Ben, I can't thank you enough for making my dad's dreams come true. Thank you for making my dad happy. You have changed our lives in a way that I am forever thankful for, and I'm so glad that my dad met you. I can say without hesitation that I'm blessed to know you, and it's been an honor to be able to call you Ben Hameen and Chocolate. It really feels like you've always been a part of our family, but I'm so excited that now it's official. I truly can't imagine my life without you. I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of you. I love you both. Go.
Oh gosh. So I am the youngest, which obviously means I'm the coolest. I'm Max. I'm sure you've heard a lot about me from Ben. And I just want to say it's been such an honor to see you two come together and show what true love is like. I just remember 2018 meeting Ben for the first time. Even though he had the grossest farts. We always had the greatest times together. And you've just become like a second dad to me. And it's just been such a great time to see that. I'm sure you guys are tired of all this sappy stuff. So I'm just trying to keep it lighthearted, keep it off the dome. I just want to thank you guys all for coming out, making a long trip here to Mexico, which that's just fantastic. And I just want to thank you guys for celebrating the joining of our two families. Thank you.